What's up everybody, Trev Wilson here. Welcome back to the Bourbon Wrench. Today, we got another head-to-head battle. This time, it's gonna be a little bit different though. What we're gonna be doing today is taking a store pick and putting it up against its regular on-the-shelf counterpart. It's gonna be 2 bottles directly head-to-head. I'm going to blind these up to where I don't know which one the store pick is. I'm just gonna be giving my thoughts and opinions on each of them and seeing which one comes out on top. As the inaugural store pick versus regular on the shelf bottle video, there's only one bottle that I thought was worthy for this. And the bottle that we're doing today has been no stranger to my channel. Look at that, I waited in line for 3 hours for that guy. The Blantons pour. You get a nice little grasp on it. Nice and delicately like. Here we go. Oh, I didn't spill a drop. That bottle is Blantons versus Blanton's store pick. Now, before we get into this, it's very important to note that these are both single barrels. Your single barrel of Blantons could taste drastically different than mine. Store picks are single barrels picked out by the store, so again, it could be drastically different than even my bottle. It could be drastically different than any other Blanton single barrel. So just go into this knowing that your results may vary. I thought it would just be fun to put up a store pick against the regular on the shelf to see if a store pick could be drastically better. Just to put it to the test, you know, for science. And again, I don't know if it means anything to you, but both of the horses that are in today's race are the letter L. So we're gonna be seeing which horsey makes it to the finish line the fastest. Okay, enough of that. Let's get into it. I have them blinded. I don't know which one is the store pick. That's what we're gonna find out at the end. I'm just gonna be picking based on the notes that I'm getting. So, glass A. So I feel like my notes for the first one is always gonna be a little bit boring because I know what they are. I know this is Blantons. This is Blantons. That's what this is. It's gonna be interesting when I get on to the second glass to see how different that they are or could be. On the nose, this is just typical Buffalo Trace to me. It smells like what I expect Blantons to smell like. Nice levels of cherry, you know? Your typical baking spices, nothing crazy. It's just regular old Blantons. Nothing special. On the palate. Okay, first pass through, kind of flat. Like on the back of the palate, kind of just goes away. The finish isn't blowing me away. It really only lights up the sides of my tongue, so maybe a little bit of bitterness going on there, but there's not a whole lot else going on. It just seems kind of flat, kind of boring. The flavors are decent, nice levels of that Buffalo Trace cherry going on, but overall, nothing's just blowing me out of the water. Nothing's saying, hey, you should go wait in line for 3 hours to buy me. That's the first one. Let's get on to B. We'll go back through them, kind of really nail down the flavors that I'm getting through them. Glass B. Whoa, drastically different nose. That's insane. On the nose, this one is so much more bright, bold, just jumping out of the glass. The nose on A was just so flat, so boring. I'm gonna side by side them right now. This is absolutely friggin' incredible. This one is like a flat cherry cola. Like, I poured it and then left it out for 3 days and then I went back to it then. So you're getting this hint of cherry and not a whole lot else. This one's like you're walking by a bakery and they're baking pies. Delicious apple pies and pecan pies, and all of that is flowing out straight into your nose. Honestly, was not expecting the noses to be that different. That is insane. On the palate, B. Again, those flavors, those baking caramel apple pies, all over my tongue. The best way I can explain it is A just seems so flat, so little going on, and B is just so much more of an explosion. It's like I poured a Coke, left it out, it's flat, it's just lost all its carbonation, it's just bad. And then B was like just straight out of the factory. I just put my glass in the machine, just full of the flavor, okay? Full of it. I think it's fair to go back through them. I'm gonna go back to A to really lock in my answer. Yeah, it's just so turned down. It's, again, I can tell it's Blantons, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that this has just gone bad, but I can tell that they turned the volume knob way down, okay? It's a shell of its former self, okay? It's as if I put water in this, but then I put too much, and now it's just a watered down mess. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this glass. Again, on the palate, not a whole lot going on, just traditional Buffalo Trace notes. You might even convince me this is just regular Buffalo Trace in a bottle. Blantons are 93 proof. This doesn't even drink like 93 proof. This particular one is drinking like 83 proof. It's not impressing me at all. The finish just reaches the back of your tongue and then just stops. It only kind of lights up parts of my tongue and the rest is like just water going over it. So, you know, A is really not doing it for me. B is where I feel like Blantons is supposed to be. This is just full-bodied, full flavor. It's the same kind of notes, that cherry and the cinnamon spices and all those, you know, classic Buffalo Trace notes, but I mean, it has just turned way the heck up. I'm gonna be mad that I've been dogging on Blantons all of this time, and then this is out there. Maybe this is what those people who are waiting in line for hours and hours and hours, maybe this is their first experience with it, so they think all of them taste like this. I don't know, but clearly this other bottle that we're competing against, it's not there, man. Tongue, lighten up a lot more than the other one did. I will say the finish is kind of the same. The finish is kind of lacking. It kind of reaches the back of the tongue and then kind of goes down like water. My tongue feels like I'm drinking higher proof. The rest of me, there's no hug. It just kind of goes down easy, non-aggressive. So this is a clear winner. I mean, there is no friggin' competition between these two that I have. A is not where it's supposed to be. I don't know if it's just a bad barrel. I mean, that's the beauty of single barrels. You can get some that are kind of and you can get some that are like, B is the clear winner. B is everything that I would hope that Blantons would be. B just exceeds my expectations. It really kind of impressed me, especially with being someone who has talked so much smack on Blantons. I always said that it's good, but this one is great. So with that, let's just find out what these are. I just have on my little piece of paper here which one the store pick is. So, the store pick is glass B. There you have it. The store pick, at least the one that I have, blows the regular off-the-shelf one out of the water. Night and day difference, no competition, game over. Blanton store pick wins. Seriously, I can't say any more about it other than it's just turned up. This is turned up to 11. The other bottle, the on-the-shelf bottle that I have, is turned down. It's unplugged. The amp is off. You're trying to play on stage and your guitar's not even plugged in. Okay, there we have it, guys. The first store pick versus regular on-the-shelf battle. If you like this style, guys, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, tune in for more. I'm going to be doing more of these videos periodically. I have tons of store picks, and I want to see if they're better than the regular on-the-shelf version. Clearly, they can be. This one is so much better. So check out all of the links in the description, guys. We have all kinds of stuff over there. Discount codes, we have merch, we have a Patreon page. Check it all out. Until next time, guys, I'm Trev Wilson. I'll see you in the next video.